Good evening, everyone. I've discovered I'm yet again without anything to do for an evening, and as I'm an incredibly bored person, screw it. Let's chat, talk to the chat. I do that, don't I? I don't do it enough. I should do more. I need a life. A bit of a dull day, to be honest. I mean, minus the... Well, I noticed there were some rather interesting topics to cover for future videos. Hello, BadOPCode, by the way. Send you an invite. I noticed a few rather interesting topics. Also, been paying a little attention to some silly little censorship things which intrigued me. And I thought, I'll once all the response videos have been done to the silly little triggering, and then make a video on that. I really
Well,
need to do
hello there.
Hey, Magnus. How are you?
I'm probably just as bored as you are.
Yeah, I have been so bored the last week or two, and I've had lots to do today. I mean, I 2 videos and then found 2 more things I could do videos on, and I was like, oh, all this stuff's going on. I could do all this research, and I did, and then I was like, I got nothing to do now.
I know. It's just
life.
one of those things.
Yeah, I would have joined in on Sunday Funday, but I was cooking spaghetti bolognese, and I'm a perfectionist.
Well, spaghetti's far more important than Sunday Funday.
Well, I don't know. Watching Red get triggered was very entertaining and cringy. No offense to Red.
You should have watched Shitlords Anonymous last night, and Name Dragon and Satirtician were getting triggered left, right, and sideways.
I'm sorry, what happened?
Satirtician and Name Dragon were getting triggered left, right, and sideways on Shitlords Anonymous last night.
What were they getting triggered over?
Oh, the crazy lady that she's a Looney Tune of you could take any SJW and she would beat them in the level of Looney Tune she has, trust me.
Is it Zinnia Jones? Because that one's quite loony.
Oh, I don't know what her name. No, it's not Zinnia Jones. It's some old lady that we're pretty sure lives in the Looney Asylum, but we can't be totally sure.
Oh, it's a shame you can't give me a name.
Oh, you'd have to ask Ren or Igor who she is, because I swear,
that sounds like effort.
It was just hilarious watching Satirtician and Name Dragon get triggered every 2 seconds.
Izzy, if you want to join in, I left the link on Discord, by the way, in case you're really bored.
Hi, by the way.
Hello, V. How are you?
Same as you, bored.
I'm usually on Sundays. I'm editing at the last minute to put a video out tomorrow, but I finished that 2 days ago, hence why it's already on VidMe.
And I've already watched it.
Yeah, I get alerts all the time about activity. For some reason, the apps for like and mail.com, the email I use, don't give me alerts anymore. I'm a bit confused. Maybe I'll complain. British people like to complain.
We do, yes.
Oh, there you go.
I was going to start making a video on Jeremy Corbyn. Not so much railing on him, though, because interviews all over the place, and then there are videos of him talking about student loans, student debt, and the way it's gone down is, I've gone through the manifesto and the pledges and what he said in interviews. At no point did he say he would wipe the slate clean for those in the past. But people have taken it that way and are using that as a way of saying he's lying about do for students. He never said it. In fact, I've gone through so much video footage, even Prime Minister's questions, his speech at Glastonbury, various other speeches with independent outlets. It's quite surprising that people still think he said he would wipe the slate for those that have already been put in that position. He did say he'd look into trying to do something about it, but because of the nature of the snap election, he wasn't able to come up with anything more than saying, look into it. But then I do hear something about Jim McDonnell looking into a program to raise funds. It's like, well, there's no raising funds.
Well, my favorite part of this is If you don't want to deal with your student loans, there's exactly 2 options you have.
Mhm.
2. 1, go to a trade school if the UK has those. I know the US has trade schools. I don't know if the UK does. Go to a
We
trade
have, instead of trade schools, we have vocational qualifications.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. And the second thing you can do is don't take underwater queefing, you fucking retards. Nobody's going to pay you to do that.
Right. Before we carry on, thank you, Sir Wolfie, for the $2. You're also bored. I'm sorry to hear that. I did have I was looking at an article before, and it really annoyed me because I'm not sure. I'm sort of okay. So, can I screen share it? Okay, so screen share. Excuse me. It does annoy me. It's the Daily Mail, so I'm not expecting miracles here. So the title reads: "Choose your own gender without seeing a doctor. Government to rip up rules on switching sex already annoys me because they've used gender and sex, which obviously, as most of us know, is wrong.
Yeah.
Biological sex, gender, not the same thing.
I should just go ahead.
Go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, I should probably go ahead and say this out loud to mirror what everybody's thinking right now, but oh, for shitting out loud.
Yeah. Okay, so adults will be able to change their gender legally without a doctor's diagnosis under government plans. The idea is, what's happened is that to help people who are trans and to alleviate any invasiveness for having to go to a doctor's and confirm it with confirmed dysphoria, you sign something to confirm it, and that will then be your legal gender. Any concerns already, and yeah, I'm ignoring the gay men to give blood because I talk about. Current rules mean people have to live for 2 years as their desired gender before they can officially change sex. Because a lot of people are indecisive as fuck. It seems silly to remove that and simply say you can be it. Occasion on this that one can simply change back and say, oh well, I got bored of that. Don't really want to lock my cock off.
Yeah, well.
And it's not okay, it is intrusive. Maybe it is. Necessary part of proving or confirming someone as being well, not the gender they were assigned at birth or the gender biological sex they are. Am I right? Oh, I might fuck it up. Okay, so it's actually true, by the way. Minister for Women and Equalities, whatever her name is, Justine shit. But a lot of the complaints in this article focus on where is it? Critics warn legal cases to women-only hospital wards present. Okay, so a guy can now just sign over and say he's a woman and take over a spot that's for a woman.
Yep.
Wherein a man can identify as a woman with no test and gain access to spaces where women might be getting undressed or feel vulnerable. It works both ways here. I mean, if we find a girl is in front of a guy when a guy's changing, he's not going to be too bothered. Changing, they're just getting changed. Guys in gyms are generally per room, and people are getting changed. I'm getting changed. I'm not going to stand there staring at them.
Well, I don't know.
If
I saw a rack of boobs, I'm pretty sure I would stare.
But this is further here. Look, need to inject a dose of reality into these discussions about transgenderism before the current political fashion runs away with us together. It makes sense to be critical of it because I can't see this going anywhere. There's too many hurdles. And you've got allowing men to self-identify as female without any medical diagnosis allows them to invade the privacy of women and girls. I'm sorry, but
oh, boo-hoo.
Again, men and boys. It really does work both ways, implying that men are the only perverts out there. But also, I do see the point that if you remove gender, move women, say everyone instead, it's pretty shitty to simply sign over a piece of paper saying you are that, just because you want to protect the feelings of those by under the guise of it being rights for transgender people, when it's not. It's confirmed diagnosis.
It's always fun to hear them make out like men and boys are the only perverts out there. I've seen women that would put me to shame.
Well, there are some women that are far worse than most men.
Yeah, there are. Hello, by the way.
Hello.
There was mention of not just the sexual offence, but there's on the UK Parliament channel there was mention of here it is Gender Recognition Act. There's a small video on their UK Parliament YouTube channel about this. Oh, it pissed me off so much. Oh, and I got triggered for like an hour. I'm done with this, by the way. I'm done with it. I wanted to talk about it briefly, and then I was like, I'm done. Fuck it. Oh, I need a life.
I can't see
Don't
it
we
going
all?
anywhere.
I didn't hear you properly. I'll turn your volume up. There we go. Hello, Laura.
Hello.
I see I'm not the only one that's alive. Yeah.
Okay.
You were supposed to call me earlier to check your XSplit thing.
Yeah, I know, but my internet was just being poop and it wouldn't even let us hold a stream together, so...
Oh, so you thought you'd come poop my stream instead?
Yeah.
That sounds like a matter of crossing the streams to me.
I'm so happy. Okay, so I've been playing Enter the Gungeon today again, and I got that same proton pack weapon, which just randomly drops. I'm so happy with it. That thing, it takes forever for the stream to form, but then when it hits one enemy, it'll then coil off and hit everyone else. It's beautiful.
Oh god.
Then I got the Judge Dredd weapon. What's it called? Lawgiver. Oh, yeah,
Lawgiver, yeah. Mark 1 or Mark 2?
Well, it's just called. It's not called the Lawgiver, is it? It's just called the gun. It favors the hot shot, and I think it's Dredd 1, Mark 1. Sorry, based on the design, but it's obviously because of the bit rate. It's not exactly the highest detail.
Oh,
It's the Stallone version.
Oh god.
I've got that game to play, actually. I played it for about half an hour.
It has a co-op mode, so if you get good, scrub, I'll gladly play with you. Play with a noob. Play with you on Assassin's Creed. I've seen you as a pirate.
Oh, I still love that picture I still love that picture Dullahan sent me of some little girl with a gigantic ass machine gun, and it says, "When the biggest noob gets the best weapon in the game."
I got a gun weapon. I got a gun earlier called Bullet, and it fires guns. Guns, when they fire, they spiral and empty their chambers. It's like, oh my god, this is like the.
That sounds amazing.
It is, but the first chance I got to use it was against a boss. It did fuck all to her. I had to use the proton pack because I've noticed it is quite possibly the most deadly weapon in the game. It just absolutely annihilates. But that bullet gun, no. I've still got it actually because I saved next to before I started this I was done.
I'm just imagining Omegon walking into the boss chamber with a proton pack on. Why worry? All I have is an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on my back.
I don't see a problem with any of this.
I'm still working my way through that strange game you sent us. It's mostly just a story, and every now and again you make choices and have to press buttons really fast. But the story's a bit weird.
Right, so that reminds me of the Telltale games because I played the first Walking Dead game, and you make choices, occasionally push buttons really fast, and then there's an outcome. But that game, okay, so I was 2 cards away from crafting the Rocket League badge, and I had like about £2 on my Steam wallet. So I went into the community and bought the 2 remaining cards, crafted the badge, got the voucher that knocked that from 90p down to 45p, and I was like, I don't want it. I couldn't send it to Pippi, couldn't send it to Magnus either because the prices were different in America. So the voucher was invalid, and I was like, well, screw it, I'll just send it to some dumb Brit. And there you were.
So I turn the game on, and I get a little warning. Warning, may contain scenes of rape, sexual nature, and violence. And I was like, what the fuck is he sent to me?
You're like saying, but I just had sex with a woman. Well, that's one hell of a conversation starter. Or did you?
What? No. Just in the game.
Oh, you're such a slut. For shame. So what's been going on with everyone else?
I've been trying to figure out what the fuck to play video game wise, but all the retardation I heard last night and this morning gave me a headache.
I've been looking at laptops because I realize I'm probably going to have to get one by the end of the year. I've noticed.
Yeah, probably.
On the right side are done. They don't work, even though I never use them. The numbers on that side don't work properly, and so do a couple of the main keys I play games with. Yes.
That's no good.
Yeah, and yeah, fuck it.
Well, I think a good way to do some shopping would be to check out that YouTube channel I sent you, wouldn't it? Because
I would, but I don't think that. I will look at that, but I might.
Well, I mean, one that he mentions is, and I've never heard of this brand, but one that he mentions and he shows you how to play like several games on it was one called a Chewy, CHUWI brand laptop. It's like $300.
Never heard of it.
I've never heard of it either.
That's not bad. But since I mostly stick to probably editing, I'm going to be a bit fussy if I can. Well, although I might look at Chewy as well because there's no harm really, is there?
I think part
Yeah,
of the
that's
problem
true.
is
Well, I mean, hell, the one I sent you in the mail when I bought it brand new, I paid like $550 for it.
I paid £450 for this when I got it brand new, and it was down from $650 on eBay.
Oh, nice.
It was either this or pay £100 less for a version of it that was half as good, and I was like, I'll get the better version.
they're not built to last now.
Yeah, that was 3 years ago. And this is the only issues I have are the internet cuts out randomly, which is weird, and the keys have started to die.
One of the things I've noticed with laptops, and it seems to be the main issues, is it doesn't really matter which type you get, doesn't matter how much it costs. The biggest things are, one, getting it set up to actually perform the standards that are acceptable, and two, getting all the worthless horse shit off of it. Those are the two biggest issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had. Obviously, that issue getting the crap off it, 'cause if you don't have a high enough spec, then you're going to be slowed down by whatever it is running in the background that you don't use or will never use that still exists that should die. Like some random audio software that's installed on my laptop that keeps on reinstalling no matter how many times I uninstall it.
Oh, you wouldn't imagine.
I will.
You couldn't imagine the kind of hell I had getting fucking Cortana to piss off. Jesus Christ, that was a pain.
I haven't had to make that disappear, but I have had issues with. Well, I had issues. A long time ago. I've had repeated issues with McAfee. When I got my last laptop, it was installed, and I never used it. When I first turned the laptop on, white block on the screen, I could never touch it, and it slowed so much down. Get McAfee to, and I was very uncomfortable with this. Take control of my laptop to then go through whatever it is they had to go through to erase it was ridiculous. It took hours because they had to ascertain whether I was the admin, even though I was. Somehow the laptop didn't acknowledge me as, so I had to go and set that and then give it back to them. Oh, I hated it. I was like, please don't go through my history. It's not as dodgy as that. You're just going to see a lot of Nerf gun stuff. You're going to think something's wrong with me. It's not porn. It's not porn.
I thought it was your porn you were talking about. God.
Listed under tentacles.
No. Hey, if I'm gonna give control to someone of my laptop to someone, do you really think I'm going to leave my internet browser history, my porn browser history, open for them to see? If I'm going to do that, I may as well leave a few porn tabs open.
Well, yeah, I can imagine them looking at this. Oh my God, he's got La Blue Girl on here.
Yeah. No. But it was really took far too long. I did speed everything up afterwards, which I was so happy about. I was like, fuck you, McAfee.
Well, I think the saddest part is, as it stands right now with the laptop I've got, I mean, you know, I bought this like maybe 2 months ago, 3 now.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like the best specs I could find that wasn't an actual gaming laptop, because those are just ungodly priced. I still dropped $900 I still dropped about $1,000 on this one, but still, you know, better that than $1,500 for a. Yeah, but yeah, that was the thing. I've you know, thanks to the low spec gamer and all the shit I've learned here and there. Now I found out my only issue with running games is a power issue. I don't. She just can't do it, Captain. She don't have the power.
I noticed my laptop when I first got it. This one, it ran fine off the mains when playing games, but now it won't play games properly unless it's in the mains, which makes fuck all sense. Just do degrade quite quickly, I guess. Especially if you leave them on charge all the time, I guess.
My laptop doesn't function properly if it's not connected, because it's connected most of the time.
I noticed this on Patreon streams. When you crash out.
Yeah. It's a really rubbish, like £200 laptop. So.
That's like do you remember those the notebooks that you could get, the small like maybe £200 things. You put a memory card in. Oh, they were so bad.
Yeah.
Much up from that, to be fair.
Tablet upstairs, and I have a clip-on keyboard if I want to use it, but I can't edit videos on that, so I do need to. I kept Little Anonymous and a few others have constantly said, "Do a GoFundMe, do a GoFundMe." No, I'm not. No.
Well, people keep pushing me to do a crowdfund to do that Dukes of Kekistan TV show.
It could be a Netflix hit.
Oh, that would
Somebody's
probably be a
going to
YouTube series.
Most likely. And then it can get censored.
It won't be a YouTube Red series.
Oh, God.
They'd ban that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and no, netbooks were terrible. I hated them. I remember kids had them in school and they were like, "Oh, look what I've got! I've got this now, 128 megabyte MP3 player." Fantastic.
It's like, diddums.
It's adorable. It's adorable. I still have my very first MP3. It was about the same size, but I used it now for scripts and stuff. Because I'm really sad and keep forgetting to back everything up on an external hard drive. I really sometimes. Once I've bought a new one. Never.
Yeah, I think I've actually got the same laptop as you, Omegon.
An Asus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, well. Wait, it was you that had the same. I remember, you sent a picture of it once, didn't you?
Yeah.
I've seen a picture, yes.
Yeah,
There's a microphone, though. I remember complaining to you about that ages ago.
How dare you have the same one?
Not as me, don't. Wait, do you have a snowball?
I don't. I have a little clip-on microphone.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, Satirician does. He uses a clip-on, and it sounds muffled. I've been begging him forever to get a better mic.
He
has. Well, yeah. I mean, he could easily have one of these, and just get and just use his little sound studio thing that he uses, and he'd be set. But no. He's that takes away from valuable booze money. I think that's what he said last time I spoke to him about it.
He's got a point.
Very true. He makes his best content when he's drunk.
True.
I got the AT2020 and it picks up everything.
So what? What do you got?
AT2020.
I've never heard of it.
I can't remember what the AT stands for. Hang on.
Oh, I have a question. So, there's been some more shitty drama on Twitter, and I mentioned earlier that I'd seen a number of response videos to this whole little debacle crap with I think it was Sargon, Christiosity, and Tim.
Oh God.
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you think about it? Do you think they're both acting like Christiosity and Sargon acting like kids?
A little bit.
Do you
Yeah.
think Christy Winters is a complete cunt for bringing Sargon into something that he wasn't a part of?
Yep.
Do you
Yeah.
think Sargon he devalues himself, or he's against free speech selectively, which I don't think is so. Some do. Some have done response videos and they claim he's almost denying someone free speech. Horrible argument I saw because it's on a privately owned platform. He's not denying someone free speech. He's abiding rules, which.
Well, in my mind, I can't say I totally agree with what he did, but the way he did it, I can't say I disagree with it either, because he did go by the rules. As long as you're within the rules, man, I can't really say, "Boy, it was the wrong thing to do." No, because most of these assholes break the rules. It was petty, but he was within the rules to do what he did.
Yeah, but the thing is, everyone's got a point. You can push them so far until they just go, right, that's it, that's enough, and end up doing something stupid.
Corrupt. Thank you, Andrew. For what is it? Jump over to Plus Podcast Edge, Podcast Stage. Reviews for any budget. Okay, thank you. At the same time, I thought it's hilarious. But I'm sad like that. I didn't think he was denying Christiosity her freedom of speech. I saw the tweets fall within the terms of service. He wasn't denying her free speech, and I do agree that he could have muted her or blocked her. He has blocked stuff Tim in the past, and Tim's been, if anything, Tim's terrible for it. And his video on it was really weird because he pointed out that it was pretty much Christy Winters that started it. No, it was her fault. I'm not saying you should go looking for someone to blame, but there you go. Go knock on McDroopy Tit's door and tell her it's her fault. and she got so triggered that she got banned.
To be totally fair, though, I mean, they started the shit. He was petty by getting into it, but he finished it. So.
Yeah. I do think.
And if he had, well, I was going to say though, there is a lesson to be learned there though for them. And if it had been like a perma ban, I wouldn't have been too thrilled with it. But it's 12 fucking hours. So you don't surf Twitter for 12 hours. Big fucking deal.
Yeah, oh god, there was something that was in my head. What was it? Okay, so I have said it before. I know this. How big he is on social media, his presence on social media. If you regard patience as a resource, something that can be quantified, there's no infinite amount of patience, and eventually he's going to snap. And he hasn't done it very often. He hasn't snapped, but every single time he has, people have said he's being petty. I've seen it happen at least 3 times in the 3 years I think he's been on Twitter and on YouTube. And as far as I'm concerned, okay, nice bike ringer. I think it's understandable that eventually someone will snap. I'm not saying to defend anyone, because I just understand that snap, and you may as well that when you have such a large media, you're going to get pissed off eventually. And with Christiosity, it was. By the way, I love that just now my phone went off to tell me to DM you the Hangout link on Twitter, Magnus. That's a delay. Yeah, I just think that he was every so often everyone's going to do it. I'm not saying it to defend him, but patience is not infinite, and eventually we all go. And she was an abusive cunt that day as well, Christiosity was. I mean, for someone who doesn't like the word cunt, it's surprising how rude she can be without it.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't like the word, but damn, she gives it a go.
I missed most of the original tweets on that one. I just saw like the after effects of everyone talking about it.
Okay,
now I have a tendency to look at my phone, and if it looks like it's been taken over by kindergarten, I just avoid Twitter. for the next couple of days.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't agree with flagging Christiosti's comment. Personally, I stand by absolute free speech. I always have. I don't block people. Well, okay, I did block Harden for Assad, but to be fair, I thought that was. I just abused Spiner as well. Fuck that. It was something else. But as far as I don't. I believe everyone should be able to speak. But on a private platform, I think it's gets a bit blurred. Sorry, maybe it does. I don't know. I only really thought about it briefly, so I haven't really had enough time to give it a good think.
Yeah, it's something to think about anyway.
I've noticed a number of response videos to like Tim and to Sargon, and some do seem to think everyone's both behaving like children. There's some very clickbaity titles like involving Sargon. If you got his name on the title, come on, people are going to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in Tim's video than I am in that, because Tim's video is a perfect example of how much you're willing to ignore the absolute crap that well, I don't want to say your side, but that your side does, and you're willing to ignore it because someone used it against you. It was quite shitty.
Oh well.
Does that make sense? Oh fuck it! That made no sense. Who cares? Fuck it.
I watched half of Tim's video, but the background noise was getting like quite irritating with all the cars.
I can't really feel sorry for anybody who does the exact thing they're now suddenly bitching about, but just because Sargon did it. I mean it.
I did notice that. Okay, so I don't agree with Kevin Logan having his channel pulled.
No.
I don't agree. Most likely false flagging. I really hope he gets his channel back, because he worked really hard to get as far as 5.5, maybe 6,000 subscribers. That's not easy to get to, even if you are, well, Kevin Logan.
Hashtag free the everybody go support hashtag free the tater.
Free the tater, yes. I'm glad he's got a backup, and I've obviously gone to subscribe to that because he put an update video on there. I know that charming man. Oh my god, he did a video. He railed on Kevin, showed him no remorse at all, and I got the point, but at the same time, I kind of need Kevin to stay on YouTube long enough for me to make my video. So I can't quite agree just yet.
Well, you don't.
Okay, so I want the most embarrassing pause face of Kevin Logan. I need it because I've got an audio of a young lady saying, "I'm an adult. Oh my god, just fuck my face. Oh my god," and I want to insert that over that image to make that work. She sounds like a teenager. She's 20. I know this for a fact. Okay, you were there, Laura, when she said.
Oh yes, I did. I mentioned it today actually to somebody.
The embarrassing force face of Kevin Logan to use it. It's hilarious.
I think it was actually Red Robot in Ichabod. I was telling them because they were talking about a voice, and I was like, "Yeah, I've never got a safe look me in the mouth." So it was hilarious.
Honestly, though, we can't lose Kevin Logan on YouTube, because how else are we going to milk a good lol cow if it's not there anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I do have okay, so a few weeks when I was doing Amanita Chan, you're in the chat. This will make some sense to you. I was looking for the Cunt song that Thorium did as a collaboration with myself, Magnus, and many other creators 2 years ago. Videos anymore, but because Kevin Logan had to re-upload videos to his channel, his backup, in one because I was just bored. And Thorium's voice is amazing. And I noticed that the second verse, which had myself and Magnuson and a few other creators of us just saying to the song is there, and I cut it out. And I wanted, when I did the Chrisiosity video, I wanted that song, the Thorium version, to insert into my video because it was so funny. They're in this video just I think they're calling Lacey a cunt. But I would have definitely...
Oh, it was Lacey and Julie Bendel.
Right, well,
I remember because...
I would have removed, I would have edited out Lacey and Julie. And I would have replaced them both with Chrisiosity. With some of her art, but with my editing, because I'm a bit obsessive. I don't like the cropping where there's black edges on the outside that she has with a single image in the center. That's why when I did the video on Chrisiosity, I moved her image to the side and took an image that she used in the video and blew it up and put it behind. There. And then I re-rendered her video to respond to it because it looked good. That was just god awful.
I had to be. Of course, if you guys have ever seen that song, I had to be the only asshole that actually say "cunt" and Tarzan's like a Tarzan yell.
You doing the thing with your neck while you did that, right? That was the last part as well, just your bit, and then Kevin Logan's on the screen talking about stuff. Dress. I don't know. I wasn't really paying enough attention. But it was amusing, and I remember Fiffin was the one that got me in on that. Yeah, I would have loved to have inserted the cunt song. I then found out Renita. She's got an amazing singing voice. She did a rendition of a part of it on a stream. People, Lazy Otaku is the only one I know, I think. And I would have loved if I'd known for the video instead. Maybe play it underneath my talking, just quietly, so you can hear us like cunt repeatedly. Subconscious humming sound. And then we can think all day is cunt. All about that entertainment, after all.
I just realised I hadn't liked the stream.
Sorry?
I just realised I hadn't liked the stream yet. Disgraceful.
God, how could you not? Oh, I don't care. Board stream, what do you expect?
It's a board stream full of bored people.
Bored stream. I am very bored. Well, I'm not bored now. I'm entertained.
Oh, we're all amused now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has there anything else been going on recently? I've got to think of something.
What hasn't been going on? I mean, holy crap.
I haven't been paying much attention. I've been abusing Laura on stream chats.
Yeah.
I've been abusing everyone. Oh, well, Vexed Midget's been stalking me.
Vexed Midget? What?
Happens to live in the same town as me, but she does go to into the same town I live in all the time. Says Midget, I'm never going to see her. Interestingly, whenever she's downtown. Sorry?
You haven't been abusing me, Omegon. You're a very bad patriarchal overlord for that.
I'm pretty shitty for it. I think it's because I'm just forgetful. I'm going to use that excuse. I just forget everything. I'm pretty useless. It's like I got stuck during the week when I was editing videos because I know, because we were looking after one of my nieces, and at no point could she not go through the door and slam it every 5 seconds. Meaning I got stuck to recording. I think I finished. Actually, it was 2 days ago when I finally got round to recording, and I just had an empty house, which is the single most satisfying thing in the world. Especially when there are kids around.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I would have started drinking, but apparently that would make me a bad uncle.
No, it wouldn't.
I think it'd make me look incredibly cool. Much like those that think cigarettes make you look cool, which is wrong. It's alcohol that makes you look cool.
So as you said, your niece needs a proper man role in her life.
I did cure my boredom the other day. I decided because there were no wenches around to make my own sandwich. And I went to the co-op and used all my... they got this new system, and they come money. used them all buying every single different Italian meat they had there, and I just stuffed it all in one big baguette. It was
Oh
disgusting.
goodness. It sounds glorious, really.
Chorizo and pastrami do not go together.
No, they generally don't.
But in theory, it sounds like it should work.
Yeah.
I think it would have tasted nice if
I would have suggested some sort of sauce to go on it, like mayonnaise or something like that.
Oh, fuck mayonnaise! I hate it so much.
I'm just using this as a suggestion.
Some wizard went to the shops and bought me a chicken and bacon sandwich and came back, and it looked like 2 pieces of bread with soup in the middle. Like, what is chicken and bacon, and what's the white shit? It's like, oh, it's mayo. Yeah, fucked. I could make my own chicken and bacon sandwich. There'll be no mayo in that. I'll not have my bacon defiled with that white goop. This is why white people are bad for the planet.
I made a sandwich the other day as well. It was a tasty cheeseburger with spicy Mexican cheese and parm ham. Oh,
I've been triggering you because of all the good food I've been eating, haven't I?
Yeah.
Sending up pictures, just telling you when you're on stream. Earlier on, I ate an Oreo ice cream sandwich. That was actually kind of okay, but only because the ice cream between the 2 Oreo biscuit bits, which were not rock hard, they were because they were with ice cream, they were a bit soft.
Yeah.
Not like smush outside of it. It stayed. I was so happy. Yeah.
That is a rare occurrence. That is.
It's been quite cold here today, so it's not so bad.
Oh, it's been wonderful now the temperature's dropped.
Indeed.
It really has. I'm expecting to burn tomorrow, though.
I don't want to burn tomorrow. Sun can fuck off.
No, I like the sun.
Yeah, I know
The sun's nice.
No, it's not. It's
You may.
horrible.
We do not.
Well, you guys are lucky. It's cold there. It's 110 degrees where I'm at.
One of my friends in Michigan, she's been mentioning all day how it's boiling hot over, and I'm just sending her pictures of the rain. I'm like, suck it. You replied by sending me pictures of various sweets and candies in America, which triggered the shit out of me.
Well, I've sent you a whole truckload. You've got plenty to keep you busy, don't you?
Yeah. I've still got plenty that that she also sent me. She showed me a bar the other day. It was oh fuck it, I've got to find the picture. It'll take me a second. But she was telling me how good it. She'd never had it herself. It was oh fucking scroll up. The bar is called, what's it called? Where is it? Fucking grumble, show me now. Stupid messages. That's a dog. That is a fucking dog, not a bar of whatever it is. Oh my skeptical. Oh, it's called Payday with flavors of Texas barbecue. I was asked, what does it taste like? And the reply was, the taste is the taste of America. That was beautiful. I love that.
It's like America.
Tastes like America. Yeah, I can screenshot. I've got the picture. Yeah, this. The taste of America.
Yeah, no. There are some flavors that just shouldn't be made, but they do it anyway.
She's sending me one of those over, which is gonna be cool. I love it. Also, Benny sent me an invite for Left 4 Dead 2. Cunt. Yeah.
Anyway, everybody invites for Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah, but never this early in the day. Usually it's like 2 in the morning, and I'm completely out cold.
Half Jobs asked me to send her a care package of British sweets and biscuits and things. I have to put Jaffa cakes and jammy dodgers in there. Because I was trying to explain a Jaffa cake to her, and I was like, this is harder than I thought. It's a biscuit or cake. Damn it! You don't realise the philosophical nature of that question.
I have been there.
I recently using my phone to pay for stuff. It's a £10 Costa gift card, and I had to cover someone's work, and the Costa's right next to where I sometimes do work. And I was like, I haven't got my wallet. I know. I'll go in there and buy something to eat. And I couldn't think of anything to eat, so I was like, how much are the jammy Dodgers? I was able to get 6 jammy Dodgers. That was my breakfast. But these weren't small ones. These were the big ones.
Oh.
Oh, num.
Oh, they were so good.
The massive ones that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're £1.70.
You ate 6
Good
of them.
though.
I was able to get, I was able to get 6, but only because they were generous enough to let me have the extra 20p or whatever it was off. Yes,
Oh, nice.
that's right. And I just went back to where I was working and they made coffee and started dunking them in, which didn't fit in the bloody mugs.
How dare it?
I swear it's oppression.
I don't understand why they need a biscuit that's bigger than the teacup.
In Costa, those biscuits, they're mugs. They've got, if you order I've been in there once. I had to wait 2 hours. So I ordered an extra large mocha with a triple espresso, so I could dump it in. And because I just needed to stay awake, and I got a couple biscuits, and the mugs they put those in, fucking stupidest thing ever.
They're like
They're like
soup bugs, yeah.
The tiniest freaking handles on the planet.
You get one finger in.
I would just put my little fingers in, and I'm walking around with my hand. I look like a bell end. I'm holding them out. My 2 little hands are held to fists, and I'm holding my 2 little fingers out like some fucking idiot carrying this mug. And it wasn't exactly chill. Oh my god! I almost burnt my fingers. Could have lost my fingerprints on those things. I just don't get it.
So is this confirmed Omegon's now a Ponce?
Apparently so.
They're going to be easily defeated upon the day of destruction with hot coffee. Everyone walks up on the beach with cups of hot coffee. Fuck you.
I'll be honest, it was worth it. The coffee was good. Okay, I got extra chocolate and sprinkles. I was happy.
Good coffee's always worth it.
It's all about that.
I don't like the bean they used in Costa. Tastes funny to me.
They asked me
decent coffee.
on that, well, yeah, so do I. On that day, they asked me if I wanted a specialty bean thing a new special offer one. I was like, yes. Do you want whipped cream on it? I'm like, yes. Do you want sprinkles? Yes. Do you want anything else? Just put everything on it. All of it.
If you've got one of those little cocktail umbrellas, I'll have one of them as well.
Hey, if you've got one of those knocking around, yes. Give me a solid.
Surprised I didn't have whipped cream on top of it.
Rains outside, my coffee's covered. I think they'd do an extra large umbrella. That'd be kind of cool. Rather irritatingly, they've got in my town they've got a Starbucks opposite. I swear, on the planet.
Well,
yeah,
just order
that's
black coffee.
Star Schmucks is overpriced toilet water. Let's just go ahead and.
I went there
One
once.
near us, it tastes like washing up liquid. I don't know what they do to the coffee, but it's revolting.
Probably it's probably from the pipes when they clean it before they serve another customer. The coffee machine pipes.
It's just constantly.
Someone just got some fairy and squirted it up there for you.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. We only tend to go to
the black coffee, and I went in there once, ordered the black coffee, and I came out with some hazelnut whip thing. I don't know how they took black coffee and turned it homo.
That's the same way they do it. You know, the worst part about it is I could tell you exactly where the best coffee shop to go to is, but most people aren't willing to travel that far for coffee. Yeah, unless you guys just want a trip to the USA just for a cup of coffee.
A little bit too far to go.
Yeah.
I'll just go into my kitchen, get the coffee beans out, grind them myself, and make my coffee because I know it'll be really good. Though, I'll definitely go there wherever it is.
Yeah, Omegon, you said you don't know how black coffee going in, and you came out with hazelnut, whatever. How else do you think SJWs are made?
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
I thought people found them in a cabbage patch upside down or some shit.
No, they're pumped out
that's
via
just looking
Starbucks.
for pure rape culture.
Yes, I was just like, where did they find these people under rocks? Just wow.
If the rock has a massive letter T symbol on it, then you're there. I love that. Delicate snowflakes, and to bring it back to the whole Sargon crap for a second. If Tim called him that, that's not really what he was doing at all. He was just taking the piss and abusing it.
Yeah.
Which I thought was moderately amusing, childish but amusing. Yeah.
I think the overtones to it are what's important too. These assholes do it on like a serious level. Sargon's doing it just to be an asshole.
Yeah. Considering, I can't imagine how many messages he gets, how many comments, how many notifications. So to even notice one that's abusive must have been fluke.
Yeah.
There's no way he's not. I can't imagine he sat there obsessively watching the Brain Trust or the, what is a Lowell Plum called, the Promenade of Pricks. He's not sat there like, I must know what Christie's doing. No, we all know it's the other way around. Who's obsessively looking at him for some even just follow him. Obviously, a lot of hate what followers do that. They watch his videos just to dislike it, or they'll just take a 5-second clip of something he said. That can easily be strawmanned and used to make him look like a rape apologist. That's what they do. And if anyone's going to be good at doing that in the future, we know it'll be Michael Rowlands. Come on. Baron quote was
well, if you can get Michael Rowlands off the chicken long enough to make a fucking video.
Yeah, he hasn't made one in a while. Where's Logical Llama? I miss him.
I think Michael Rowlands finally got his ding-a-ling caught in a chicken and he can't get it out.
He did the one as well, cooked by Carl, that actually made me laugh as well.
Yeah, his Logical Llama stuff makes me laugh, and I'm sat there thinking, I need to know where you've got the accent from, just so I can tell you how wrong that is. Not how wrong the accent is, but how bad it is that some guy like you, some 80s porn star, is appropriating an accent. It's just disgusting. You need to learn, Michael. I wonder if I watched a few of them. He did. Kevin Logan does parts of it as well for Skeptical Squirrel or something. And it is pretty bad.
Oh, I've seen some of them. Yeah.
No real effort. Which is a shame, I guess. Hardly a surprise at the same time. His accent just sounds like him. Oh, before I forget, there's something I need to put. Where is it?
I don't watch Kevin Logan because he just annoys me a little bit. Michael Rowlands is quite funny. I talk to him on Twitter sometimes.
Is it because he's a Brummie and Brummies annoy everyone?
I don't know.
I don't want to appropriate the accent, but at the same time.
So
recently I've been tweeting out pictures of skeptic clones that I've seen in a local art shop. The first one was Tiger Row, Dire Wolf, and I've got 2 more today. But they're not skeptic clones because there's a distinct lack of... I saw these on the way to work today. There's a distinct lack of skeptic clone for these ones. Oh, God. Right. Put it on desktop. Where is it? There it is. Aha. Aha. Close that one. Right. Can I screen share this shit?
There's a bit of a religious debate going on in the chat.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Present to everyone. Here we are. Which 2 skeptics are they? Got an elephant in a suit, and you got a lion in, well, not a suit, but
in something.
By the way, I saw this one on its own once a long time ago, and I had considered when I was like at 400 subs, I was like, I'm bored of this avatar already. I'll change it. And I saw that on the way to work one day, and I was like, oh my God, an elephant in a suit! How original! Yeah, I saw that today. I was very happy. Only £195.
Bargain.
Not
Rip
bad.
off.
Yeah, I know, right? If they do a squid one, or an octopus one, I'll definitely be getting that. Donate to my Patreon so I can buy it.
You would.
Yeah.
You're not having any more of my money.
Oh well.
Anyway, we've already bought you rum, so
I'm not asking you to donate to my Patreon. And the rum, you need to buy your own bottle as well, or gin.
I have just ordered another bottle of gin, but not Hedgehog.
Was it Hendrix or that Bombay Sapphire one, or whatever it's called?
No, it's a. Oh, I can't remember who it was by, but it's a pink gin, like a berry infused one.
not be Gordon's.
No, it isn't.
That is not gin.
No, I know it isn't.
I had
I'm
rhubarb gin
gonna look
once.
now. I'm gonna look. Pink gin. Let's call it pink gin. See what happens.
Is it Greenfells or something? I think it was.
Green Fells.
I think so. Something like that. I can't remember.
Green Old London Dry Gin.
Yeah, it's by them, but it's wild berry or something. Because I've got a
Cool.
bottle of
Oh,
Ophir.
yeah. I can see it now. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I've got a bottle of the Ophir one that the man bought me last week. But that's a bit weird. It's coriander.
Coriander. Isn't that like one of those overused herbs?
It's weird in gin. It's like coriander and cumin and stuff. It's a bit odd.
Coriander in my Pims once. I was so pissed off at them.
Oh,
Get fucked. It's
I'm
meant
not
to
a huge
mince
fan
your
of
dick.
fresh coriander.
It's a very boring herb. Everyone uses it. I swear. I wish they'd just switch it for paprika or something.
No, the most overused herb is
It
thyme.
tastes nice.
I had rhubarb gin once. That was really nice.
Oh, rhubarb's so good.
I was like rhubarb gin and elderflower or something. I don't know.
That sounds really nice.
Was that
Yeah,
like
it was-
store bought? Or did someone actually just get a bottle of gin and put some rhubarb in it for a while?
I'm not sure. It was in like a restaurant when I was in Edinburgh. And they sold it.
There is someone that makes, I think it's rhubarb and vanilla gin.
Yeah, I've made some pretty. Obviously, I've mentioned it before. I've made a chili vodka to the point where the chilies were bright white. That was incredibly hot, but it was worth it. Right up to the point where it burnt my lip.
Oh.
Don't ever drink
That's right.
chili vodka with a cut on your lip.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
painful.
that would be a bad
Ouch.
idea.
Chili shots
I couldn't
are
tell
quite
if
painful.
the wound was being cleaned or if I was getting a burn.
Probably a combination.
Yeah, well, it was scalding. It took forever to go. I ended up I think I took a 4 pinter out of the fridge because it was the only milk we had, and I just stuck it to my lips for like an hour. Ale. Milk in mouth. I was done because I was a dick. I just put the milk back.
Oh God.
I didn't spit it. I didn't like drink anything and spit it back or something. I was just a dick.
I must admit, I've gone back
was
to
thinking-
drinking Southern Comfort at the moment.
SoCo.
Yes, it's nice.
That's a little too sweet for me.
It is. A lot of people like it with lemonade or cream soda.
Oh, with cream soda, it'd be far too sweet.
I drank a lot of Southern Comfort at uni and Jameson's.
I couldn't touch it for years because I got horrendously drunk on it. And just
That
the
was
smell
exactly
of
the
it used to
reason I
make me
drank it.
really ill. But it's been long enough now that I can drink it.
Drunk, and I'd wake up in our back garden just surrounded by bottles. Or I'd wake up in the back garden and they would have emptied the shed on me. So I'd wake up with like a lawnmower on my back. That's
I
productive.
I can't drink vodka anymore. I've got too drunk
I can't
drinking
drink some
vodka
Duke.
too many times.
Was the drink on my 21st where I black out and I don't remember anything afterwards. That was the one drink in that massive tumbler I was given. To this day, there is one picture on Facebook of me with this glass in my hand, and my housemates took that picture and put it all over campus and said, "This guy looks like he could be a pedophile, but thankfully he took the drink and woke up looking like Harvey Dent instead." How much time did you have to make that? I got one of them back. I moved his bedroom was on the second floor. I moved his entire bedroom outside while he was still drunk. Carried him outside, put him in his bed, put some umbrellas over his bed, and then while he was still sleeping, took the umbrellas away. And it was raining very heavily. He woke up and thought he'd pissed himself. That was one. I lived with 8 other people. I put a chocolate cake on the side, which had chocolate laxative in.
Oh dear.
And locked and borrowed everyone's keys. They crapped themselves, had to borrow neighbors' houses. What did you see the other one?
Making yourself sound like a really horrible person.
He is. He's a cunt.
I'm such a good guy. I did like the washing up. I put chili in the washing up liquid, so when someone did that, they were washing their hands, and then they went to the bathroom and they burnt their dick.
That's not nice.
20-year-old me was not such a nice guy. I didn't have any.
Yeah, I'm beginning to get that impression.
Yeah. And again, I've mellowed a little.
A little.
Just a little.
Oh, well.
A tad.
I'll the mic spazzed out a bit. I'm just going to turn you down a little. There we go. Sorted. Yes. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Someone said, sorry?
I was saying causing trouble is one of life's joys. I love causing trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. The last person I had to get back, I couldn't get her back because she was always in a room having very loud sex. So I was finally able to get in her room and switch all her CDs out for a album by a band called Bring Me the Horizon. She had Craig David. This is the kind of music she liked, Craig David. And I switched out all this mellow crap for this incredibly metalcore bullshit music and scared the shit out of her. Apparently she likes to ride to Craig David. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Try riding to that Try riding to metalcore instead.
Oh God! If you can keep time to metal, then I want your phone number.
The drum beats on this were, I thought they were, I had a feeling they might have been recorded on electric drums instead of regulars. But I don't know. I don't think anyone could have kept pace without doing some serious damage to their hip.
Well, that's exactly my point. If you can keep time to metal and you can survive it, I'll take your phone number. I don't even care what your name is. Just give me your phone number.
You didn't. It was pretty obvious you weren't going to care what that name was.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh dear, oh dear. So yeah, 20-year-old me was a dick. What about the rest
sounds
of you?
like it.
20-year-old
sounds
like fun.
I was a little too sheltered when I was younger. It wasn't until I got into high school that I really came into my own, so to speak.
I think I'm only in contact with. I think. Am I talking to any of them still? Only one of them. Yeah, just one. The others all moved away. Went to the US anyway, so I never really kept in contact. One went to become a successful lawyer. Then she embezzled money. Well done, bitch. Enjoy prison.
I thought that was the only reason anybody became a lawyer was to embezzle money.
I don't know. I didn't know that. If I'd known that, I would have changed major.
Yeah, there you go.
I really. That was probably the most exciting time of my life, to be honest. Everything else was really boring. I never got out anywhere near as much after my first year of uni. Well, first 2 years. I don't remember the second year though. I may have drank too much.
Probably. I think most people do when they go to university, though. I think that's half the reason.
We used to piss when we lived on campus. We used to piss off the cleaning service because every day they'd come in and empty the bins if you left them outside your door. At the end of the week, they would do the kitchen, is during the week we would drink as many bottles of beer as we could and stack them in front of our main window. Because he had a little bay that you could sit across behind the kitchen, so it was you could stack hundreds of bottles, and we would go on beer runs to the local campus or to Tesco just to buy beer to drink, just so we could stack it as high as we could, and then we would gaffer tape it all together so that they couldn't simply take it apart and put it in the bin. All to them, and I can't believe they didn't kick us out. By the way, gaffer tape on bottles, it just works, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exciting stuff. So has anyone got anything planned for their week?
Work. That's about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You were all so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
Oh, I have a first aid course on Monday and Tuesday.
Is it mostly because you keep killing people?
No. Just to review my certification. I'm a good first aider.
I honestly thought by now you might have tried to stick someone in a pallet or something.
No. I fix people.
Or maybe you jumped off a wooden pole thinking you were a pirate and you stabbed someone with a sword because you're a shit one.
I'm not that bad of a pirate. Shush.
And instead of saying yar, yar, like most pirates, you say wee. She said that on the stream.
I think when you jump off something tall in the water, it's whee! Why not?
I thought that was part of the fun of being a pirate.
Yeah.
Not to go wee.
If anybody dares laugh at me, I'll stab them through the throat with my sword.
I'm laughing at you.
Oh.
What you gonna do?
I don't have a sword. I'll just have to beat you to death with my sai instead.
I'm curious. When you're done with Black Flag, are you going to move on to Rogue? Because that has some pretty good sea elements that are pretty fun.
I don't know. I didn't play Rogue. I was maybe going to think of doing a different game.
I've played it. Excuse me. I've completed it twice, in fact. First time I did it as a speed run. The second time I did it more thoroughly. It is pretty good for It's just a small. It's just a Templar thing. It's not special, but
I'll give you a try.
PS3 fans who couldn't get onto a PS4, I can't get onto a PS4. It also introduces a few other elements of combat, like you've betrayed the assassins, so you're going to eventually start noticing people trying to assassinate you while you're walking down the street. You're going to see them hiding in hedges trying to kill you. Also, the Morrigan is a very brutal ship, which has a massive ram at the front, really massive ram. I don't understand how when you hit a ship with that thing, you don't tear a hole through your own ship because of how powerful it is.
Yeah. See, because I've got the Batman to play as well, actually. Is it Dark Knight?
Sorry?
I've got the new Batman to play as well, actually. Well, I have to say it's new. It's about a year old now, but...
Oh, is it an Arkham game or is it Dark Knight?
I think it's the Telltale series.
No, it's not the Telltale series. It's, hang on. Is it Arkham Knight?
If it's Telltale, I'm kicking you out.
Arkham Knight came out in 2015. That's a little older than a year.
Yeah.
Oh, and do me a big favor. Record all your reactions because I really want something to laugh at.
I've also got Resident Evil 7, which people keep wanting us to play, but...
Resident Evil's good fun.
I know, but I'm scared.
I have a soft spot for 2. Resident Evil 2 is possibly my favorite. Maybe I did like Nemesis. That was fun. Always when you get shot through the face when you get caught by Nemesis. Code Veronica X, which isn't bad.
7's really
Code Veronica X. I hate to admit that was the one where the series really started going downhill.
Yeah, I think I got to the point in the plane where you got the tyrant in the plane with you and you have to push him out. But I didn't know you ever had to do that, so I never got past it. And I'm kind of now, when I've read reviews and seen stuff, I'm like, I'm so grateful I never killed that tyrant. But I never played it again because it was so bad.
Well,
But
I
2
didn't catch who it was. It was playing Batman Arkham Knight. But when you do, you're going to have to beat my high scores on the races because, I'm just mean like that.
I probably won't. I'm not really that good at games.
It's odd. I hate racing games, but racing around in the Batmobiles on that game is just so much fun.
But there are a number of Easter eggs in that for other DC characters.
Oh, well, yeah, they throw little Easter eggs like that in all the Arkham games.
Yeah.
I've seen. Did any of you see the trailer, the new trailer for the Justice League?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
I quite liked that actually.
Green Lantern confirmed. Green Lantern confirmed.
Oh, they mentioned that, but I have a feeling when I'm not. They haven't mentioned anything about casting.
Yeah, they haven't got that
man.
far, but in the trailer, the bad guy who I'm assuming, what's his fucking name now? Well,
Darkseid.
that's it. I'm assuming it's Darkseid. He goes.
Well, no, Steppenhammer, wasn't it? Steppenwolf, sorry.
Steppenwolf, yeah.
He says no lanterns, no Kryptons or Kryptonians.
Yeah,
this world is done. So Green Lanterns are confirmed.
Well, confirmed in the DC universe, yes, but they're not going to do anything until about 2020, I believe.
Yeah, obviously.
They've already confirmed that Superman will be back in it anyway because they end the trailer on talking to someone. And they mentioned the word hope, and since the symbol means hope, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Stuff I noticed with like that and the Flash and other TV stuff. It was pretty cool. I'm kind of glad.
I actually thought the funniest part of that preview was they're talking to Commissioner Gordon. Everybody disappears except for the Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed. That was pretty funny. I did. I saw a TV show Flash trailer. That was all right. I finally watched Wonder Woman yesterday. It's actually not a bad film. I quite enjoyed it.
I still haven't seen that yet. People say it's quite good.
When I watch it, and I had to watch it in bits because of constant interruptions, which annoys me quite a lot. It wasn't too slow.
Good pace.
Yeah, and also making Wonder Woman not look overpowered. Although the complete lack of bruising on her of any kind at the end kind of made me think,
yeah.
Did you run out of makeup for that? The woman took so many hard knocks. I'm sorry. I want at least one black eye. Is it too much to ask for someone to just punch her in the face once?
That's something I can.
Well, no. Her superpower is that she doesn't bruise unless you hit her because she forgot to make you a sandwich. Otherwise, she gets no bruises.
I thought you were about to say she doesn't get bruised unless Superman's fucking her.
Well, no, I don't even think that works that way either. I'm just saying, if she forgets to bring you a sandwich, then the bruises show it.
Yeah, Superman's the bottom anyway. I quite enjoyed that film though. Kind of looking forward to that. I also noticed the new Defenders trailer. That was fun.
It does look.
Although I really wish they'd get to introduce, maybe do something to help the Iron Fist character a bit on the show, because it is really good in comics but limited.
I still haven't watched Iron Fist. I'll have to catch up on that.
Yeah, you need to read.
I'm excited for Thor Ragnarok.
I was just going to say we watched the trailer earlier for that. It looks awesome.
Telling Banner he beats him in the fight, and it cuts to a clip of him being slammed into a wall of the stadium. Yeah, he totally beats him. There's a thing at the canon. Thor and Loki together couldn't beat Hulk. So
yeah,
and having him talk more was always good.
Yeah.
It looks like Chris Hemsworth has so much fun playing Thor.
It does.
It's good that they've. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people anyway that complained about. I'm like, actually, this works for me. It's a lot more fun. It's not as well. Second film was very dark. The first was an origin story. This is more fun. Whereas
Yeah.
other films, where like with Iron Man, it's gotten progressively darker.
Yeah, this is kind of
Progressively
the
darker.
Thor film I've been wanting to see.
I kind of knew that they'd bring out the comedy because it's Thor and Hulk. You know, those two. They always seem to
Yeah.
have a comedic bond about them, whether it's Hulk punching Thor and sending Thor flying into a wall.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. But they also work well together, as as we've seen.
Well, if it's on
Other
Sakaar, then you'd assume at the end of it that Hulk would probably stay because that's where he creates Scar, doesn't he? Yeah, he does.
Yes, he
Yeah,
created.
the whole planet Hulk thing.
Yeah, he fucks Kyra and has 2 baby boys.
Lovely. Don't really want to see that.
and he's got a wife. You got to remember too. He's got a wife with a crushed pelvis.
Yeah.
There was a video on it might have been What Culture. They did a video on things you want to forget about the Hulk, and a lot of them focused on every single time he's hulked out and he's left naked. It was like, do you really want to see an angry green guy with his hulked out cock out?
I want to see him beating people to death with it.
I'm just waiting, right? I'm waiting for the parody to say, I want to suck the gamma out of that. Fuck off.
Well, and just for those kids out there, usually if your cock's green, it means you need to see a doctor, like, quick.
Anonymous sent me a message on Skype. Of course we want to see the Hulk's cock. Yeah. What you do.
Well, yeah, because then we could get a measure of tail features, Caber cock, you know.
Need a bit of competition. Right. I hadn't realised. I can imagine.
That's just don't pay attention to your chat because you're a bad host.
If you're Battle of the Cocks, you want him and the Thing to bring out his rock cock. A rock cock. What is his rock cock when it's rock hard?
Oh.
Put it in the Tower of Pisa.
And the Anon says Tail's got nothing on Hulk dick. Amazing. And I've been also told to stop telling people the Hulk needs to beat people with his dick. That wasn't me. I never said that. I said I'm waiting for the parody of people say they'll suck the gamma out of it. It's not the same thing. Okay?
No.
Well, if you do a porno, that'll get a whole new meaning to Hulk smash.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I said it would be hilarious to watch.
I'm sure there are parodies like that already. Come on.
Hulk smash.
Oh dear, that's terrible. You guys need to get out more. You're as bad as me.
Can't help it. Small things.
I think I need to get out less. I'm always out.
I don't want to get out more.
Well, me being out is like part of the whole job that I do.
I just want to bring it back to the whole Thing versus Hulk dick. Who wins, Thing dick or Hulk dick? This is a question that needs answering.
That's a tough one. Wouldn't that just be like a never-ending battle, maybe?
Deep philosophical question that needs answering.
That might be a little too deep. It sounds like it could bottom you out.
Oh God.
I like it how I join chat and all I hear is about the Hulk wanting to beat people with his dick.
Don't deny it. You've thought about it at least once. You've thought about your midget frame being spit roasted by the Hulk and the Thing.
Oh,
It just sounds like you need to tell a lot of
You realise at
health
one
insurance.
point because of how big they are, their swords are going to touch each other as they go through you.
No. Whole new level of double penetration. Dear God.
I heard sound, but I swear it was more you enjoying it.
I'm gargling on food, if that makes any difference.
Right.
I can imagine the thing would be a little rough as well, with like Chief.
Oh,
Well,
Jesus Christ,
I'm pretty sure by the end of it, she'd be like spitting out the green goo, going, "That wasn't exactly the long green I was thinking of."
Just to help the Hulk, not Hulk, the Thing with his sharp-edged stones, you get him a stone polishing kit to make sure his rock cock is polished and smooth.
Well, yeah, but then you'd never get him to quit doing it for himself. Come on, man.
Wouldn't that be like death by penis though if you didn't like polish it off? You get like little dents everywhere and start getting like poked in holes that you weren't supposed to be poked in.
I just want to say
Here's
this
a
is the most
question.
intellectual question I've ever had to ask in my life.
Here's a question. Would the Thing's cock would be a different stone than the rest of his body? Would it actually be smoother or rougher, do you think?
Now that's a
Kind of a
difficult
match.
question to answer.
Well, you'd have to ask that blind girlfriend of his.
True.
Doesn't need to be blind to know the damage that's being done.
She builds it every day.
The things we think about when we're bored.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is a typical Sunday for me when I'm not recording. I had considered like starting another like project today, but I just don't want to. But well, I don't have any.
You
Yeah, I
go
know,
around
so-
the shop.
With what? I'm poor. I don't get paid till Tuesday.
Beg them.
No, beg them for it. No, I'm not doing that. No.
Oh, I'm dropping the penis.
I considered watching a film, but then realised no. See, this is.
I watched a bit too many today.
I'm clearly getting old. I find changing the batteries in the clock more interesting than watching a film. Hell, earlier I was so bored. I was outside in the rain because I found a snail in my sister's rabbit hutch food bowl, and I was doing copper tape around the window of it, to stop the snails from getting in again. That's so boring.
But it's something to do.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is. I've just gotten really. I finished projects I'm working on a bit sooner, and then I just sat down. I don't know what to do with the rest of my day. It's kind of weird.
I think I sit there and I know I've got TV shows to watch and people's videos to catch up on and games to play. And then I realise that I've sat thinking about all of those things for an hour and actually done nothing.
Yeah, I've done that before, and I've noticed there's been a decrease in regular uploads from the channels I used to watch a lot of. For example, I used to watch Rory quite a bit, the Lion. I used to watch Satirician, but he only uploads maybe once a month at the moment. Bearings obviously reduced his output. I noticed Sugar Tits did a video, but it was with a white YouTuber, so I just left a comment and ignored it because I don't collabs.
Omegon, you've got a super chat. Yes.
Thank you. I should say.
Well, that's
sorry.
that's part of the reason why I took to getting really big on the creepypasta channels. Just 'cause
Okay. Things cock equals diamond in the rough. Oh,
Yes.
actually, that makes you wonder: does things cock shoot diamonds? Because it's compressed in his rock cock ball sack,
That would be...
which isn't really a sack; it's just it's just rocks.
That would be
Does he fire
interesting,
cock?
Yeah.
money making, and painful. At
I
the
wouldn't
same
fancy
time.
having like... Yeah.
Does it make her a bank vault instead, or a diamond mule?
Well, just be glad the thing's not Muslim, because that would make stoning people way too easy.
Oh.
It would give a new meaning to blood diamonds.
Well, if it's done orally, then she might choke on it. That's a health hazard. So tell her when you're about to, so she doesn't. And no facials, no facials. Oh dear.
God, why have you got bruises all over your face and 2 black eyes? Well, the thing blew his load in my face.
Oh, I need to find you friends. Where is he? I can't send it to him. Never mind. I'm going to send Kay the link if he wanted to jump on, but I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Fag. Yes. Are you? Oh, V, you haven't made the video in ages. Why aren't you making videos?
I uploaded a Mass Effect Andromeda review a few days ago. Give me a break.
It didn't appear in my sub box. How did I not know that?
Once again,
Does
because
he
you're not
hate me?
paying attention.
No, Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh, the thing that everyone
No,
hates.
video.
Yes.
No,
What? I
video
loved
game.
it.
Oh no, I'm going by the review.
Yeah,
I haven't played it, so I obviously can't form my own opinion anyway.
But no, I mainly made it for Irate Bear. Yeah, because he wanted to know my opinion of it, but he said make a video about it and then I'll watch it, and then he might watch me other videos. It's like that's very doubtful. But well, yeah, no, I made that review because I needed a break from all the stupid feminists.
There are lots of them. I've noticed some have said that there are less social justice or feminist related response videos, but I've noticed there isn't like there's a whole swimming pool full of them like there used to be.
Yeah.
But they're still there, and it's not hard to find them.
No.
Making that type of content, that's not hard. I mentioned like my next 2 videos, most on patrons especially, if they notice the thumbnails I put on there, the topics are pretty obvious. They know what my videos are, which are going to be based not really. Well, one is social justice-y kind of, but the other one is politics based in India. But I found my next ones are based. I found stuff in British politics. There are still elements of retardedness, but it's nice to branch out. There are still response videos around, quite a lot, in fact.
I mean, for someone like me, it's finding other content that I can do other than stupid SJW and feminist shit. You know, maybe I
I've noticed there's still the occasional bedroom feminist out there, which really surprised me. I didn't realize it until 2 days ago, and I saw a video. I saw one video response, clicked on the original, and then noticed a couple of videos on there recommended, and I was checking through them, and I was like, how on earth? These are from this year, and I just don't get how someone's... Because, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, they're still out there.
Perry video, just as bad as that Katy Perry one. That was only from last month or something. How on earth can you still be saying this?
Omegon, that's the thing. I think these fuckers seem to miss a lot on YouTube. Like, especially how all their kind have been debunked before.
Mm-hmm. By the way, hello, Kay.
Hello, Omegon.
Hi, Kay.
It's been a while. How are you?
Yeah, it has. You should really follow me back on Twitter, by the way.
Hang on a second. You're a bit quiet on my end. I'm just going to turn you up. Speak.
Is that better?
Much
there you
better.
go.
Yeah.
There we go. I said you should really follow me back on Twitter, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know you were back on there yet. Send me nudge me on Twitter now, and I'll do it now.
Let me just incognito window so I can log in.
Yeah, it's fine. You do that. I'll get the alerts and I'll follow you back. I didn't realize you were back on. I thought you'd given up. The amount of times you were banned. Did you notice on Sargon's The Thinkery video, right? He actually put your Twitter, your old one, is in his video.
Who do you think sent the screenshots to him?
Was it you?
Yep.
Brilliant. Because he it's the valid point about flagging shit. That was I did see it, and I was going to nudge you then, actually, but then I remembered you went on Twitter, which, of course, is utter bullcrap, of course.
Yeah, Kay went back on Twitter because I refused to go on Discord.
I'm on Discord all the time.
There we go.
I set up a separate server. Oh, you did send me a message earlier, didn't you?
Yes,
I fucking should have guessed it with the Latin part.
you should have.
Alright. Yeah, so I set it up my Discord up originally for patrons, and then I added a few friends, so you should get on there, Vicky. I'm around to voice chat anyway.
Don't you think you've got me on enough social media? You know, you've got me on Twitter, you've got me on Skype. I feel like I'm stalking you.
It's a lot of effort, isn't it?
I don't think you know what stalking is. I live near him and I'm trying to find him.
I'll give you clues in a town. He's next to a town called Sandwich.
Yeah.
No, I know where he lives.
You don't know where
I know where he lives, but I
you have a
just
vague
don't know the
area.
road. But that's it.
You have a vague area.
That's the reason why I've made so many fucking excuses to go into town and go, I hate him.
But I'm never in town.
No, you never are, you son of a bitch.
You know why? Because I work in the very early hours. During the day, I'm safely
Not my problem,
my
is it?
fortress of awesometude.
No, ain't my problem.
Not like that again. I will bitch slap you.
Try it.
Sounded really weird.
Oh, I've just been so tempted to go down that damn road and go and shout your name and see what happens.
See Omegon just hiding under his bed.
This is why restraining orders exist. There is nothing healthy about this.
It's
Oh, shame.
cute.
You working on any videos at the moment then, Kay?
Yeah, I've got a few to go come next week.
We're active recently, haven't you?
Yes, I finally found a software that I can work with, so it's easier for me to
What are you
produce
using?
content. Camtasia.
Oh, Mim uses that.
Yeah, it's so much easier to use.
Yeah. I use Vegas, and it took a while to get used to it, but I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah,
I was going to move on to Adobe, but I don't want to pay subscription fees for it. So.
yeah. I mean, if I could afford Adobe, I'd have one. But
There's a decent, there's a Sony movie studio, which is a, excuse me, a reduced version of Vegas Pro and a lot cheaper. T-Bing uses it. I think Saturatition might use it. No, he uses some shitty Apple crap. But movie studio, and I was going to move on to that because it's a simplified version of Vegas Pro. And it's not that expensive. Well, actually, it is for us. We're low income, so it's quite expensive.
yeah, I mean, I've not exactly got mine by legal means.
Fuck it.
So, well, my Camtasia.
What's legal? Oh, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to go to prison. No.
Exactly. But yeah, mine's. I keep the internet off while I use it. I'm dandy. But yeah, it's taken me a video editing down from all day to about 4 hours to do like a 10+ minute video.
That's good.
I know it sounds like a lot.
Yeah, that's good news then.
Yeah,
So she turn the internet off. I'm surprised there isn't a crack for it.
there is a crack for it. It only works if you turn the internet off.
Yeah, you do. You only have to do it once, and then that's fine.
Yeah, otherwise, no, I have to do it every time when you log it up. Otherwise, it will keep reminding you your
Okay.
code.
I had to
can't-
do that once with Vegas. I had to do it once with Vegas Pro, and never had to do it again.
Oh, I might give it
That's really
a
stupid.
go for tomorrow then.
Well, I left it for half an hour, and then I came back, and it never had. Did the crack without the internet on. I never had the problem afterwards. But it might be a different person who made it. Not that we promote using cracks or downloading illegally, because we like to buy stuff with the money we don't have.
Indeed.
Yes. I mean, if I did have the money, I would buy Camtasia. But
Excuse me. Yeah, so until Labour gets into power and give us stuff for free, we have to buy it.
Yes. I mean, it's like, what, $199 for Camtasia?
It's about that for Vegas Pro.
Damn.
I mean, there's so many editing softwares out there, but they're so fucking expensive.
Really expensive one. Back in the day, no joke. Back in the day, the programming software of the time cost thousands. Was Avid. It was. I think it was the only one at the time, so it was really expensive. And obviously, over time, it's gone down because new software's come out and it has to be competitive. But well, no one uses Avid anymore. But Avid was so expensive back then.
I mean, you've got there's a free one out. That's DaVinci Resolve. I mean, that's all right.
We've got Hit Film 4 as well. That's free.
Yeah, I mean, it crashes so much, and it keeps losing its permissions somehow. Like you give it permission. You give it permission to write new files and that into specific folders, and you do that once. You go back.
The program I'm using crashes, and I haven't saved it. I will get very triggered.
Oh no, Camtasia's got an automatic save. After every action you do, it will automatically update yourself and save it. Because I've had it crash on me a couple of times after I've been trying to add something. I'm thinking, oh fuck, I've lost like 2 hours worth of work. Reloaded it, and it's given me the option to come back straight back to what I was doing. Yeah. Everything in its
Vegas Pro
correct
doesn't
place.
have this. Vegas Pro doesn't have this, so I have to save every so often anyway. Oh my god. I think that happened to Hit Charming Man once, and he lost our entire video doing it. And while that was sad, at the same time, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it happened to me once when I was about I was about 3 minutes away from finishing. Not 3 minutes of the video left, just like 3 minutes of editing to do, and it's done. And it crashed. It's like,
I've seen that happen to somebody mid-render, and that made me laugh so much. I felt bad for them because they were working so hard, but at the same time, I'm a dick.
Yeah, I mean, I'd laugh too. So there's no worries there.
The phrase "save regularly" comes to mind.
Yeah, you'd think being gamers we'd know that.
Yeah, I've been playing. Obviously, Laura knows this. I've been playing Into the Gungeon a lot. Magnus probably knows. But there's no auto save on that. Once you enter one level, you don't save it until you complete the level, which is irritating because I'd really like to, on occasion, just stop for a moment and save it.
Yeah.
I'd like a do-over, but you don't get a do-over. Once you die, you don't get to save. Once you get to the end, you save it, but then you go to the next. Level. You don't save it and get to redo it. Once you die, you go back to the first. We go back to the what's it called? Lobby, I guess. With your 3 other characters you can portray, and any other characters you've rescued from the gungeon. There's no proper save, which is irritating. Because some of the weapons are so cool.
I remember the reason I bought you that game was because, well, it had your picture on it.
Yeah, I haven't encountered anything resembling me. Oh no, maybe I have. No, I haven't actually encountered anything that resembles me at the moment. Hard to find anything with any tentacles. To be honest, it's quite sad.
That's definitely the game for me.
Sorry?
Says it's got no tentacles in it. That's definitely the game for me.
Oh, you're no fun.
Don't talk shit. We all know you like a jolly good Roger by a tentacle.
No tentacles.
Oh god.
Hashtag nut in Laura.
Oh God's sake.
Oh, and to trigger vexed, moist.
Ah.
I don't know why you don't like the word. I just don't understand.
It's just something about it, okay?
Why does that moist bother you so much?
It feels yuck. It sounds yucky. I just can't.
You just don't like being moist. What's wrong with moist? Do you have a problem with moist?
Right now.
Be honest,
Moist.
hearing that word so many times is making you moist.
The old word. It doesn't feel right. It feels unnatural.
But being moist. Oh.
Hydrated's fine, but moist, nah.
You know what? If there's one thing that has to be said about that, it's moist.
I mean, it doesn't help either because you sound like a less popular version of Colossal is Crazy, so it's like, his voice is pretty cool.
One day you will learn to embrace the moist.
Like we all have.
No, I thought Laura went against it. I thought Laura went against it. Yeah, exactly.
Chief of the moist resistance.
After saying that, if you don't like tentacles, Laura, please never watch the movie called Life. That had all sorts of tentacles in it.
No.
Watch it.
I watched it today in Benji's thing, and fucking hell, talk about trial and error. No.
Did it make you moist?
Oh, it didn't. It just made me think of a woman that's got PMS 24/7 and is pissed off at everyone.
That sounds unpleasant.
It was funny, but at the same time, it's like, please, just kill yourselves.
You ever wonder if Omegon wanders around his house, his sister asks, "What are you doing?" "I'm looking for the moisturizer."
It just makes it sound like I'd walk around my house just going, I can't find my moist. Have you seen my moist?
Well, in a tatty old robe and slippers.
One of these days, we're going to get carted off to a mental institute by Omegon. Just shouting moist as they chuck you in the back of the van.
But do they have my moist?
Yes, they have your moist.
That's all that matters.
They'll start injecting into you every other day.
Do we know if... Oh, just because I saw it now. Does anyone know if anything's happening with that Tariq Nasheed stuff? Like, is he actually getting sued yet? Is he off YouTube permanently?
I'm sure Bunty was, wasn't he? I'm sure Bunty was...
Oh yeah, Bunty said lawyer up, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean... all I've been really hearing about is the Total Biscuit thing.
Oh, what was that about? 'Cause I noticed one tweet earlier about poignant last words.
Oh, dude, Total Biscuit lost his shit because some dude at that Tina's Con or whatever asked if traps were gay.
Yeah, and Total Biscuit went off on one
Someone
going, that's transphobic!
He got asked a meme question.
He got asked a meme question and he lost his shit.
Oh, come on.
And
such a bit people.
Yeah.
When you don't know it's a meme, you just go, oh, come on.
And people were there on Twitter going, Total Biscuit, calm your tits.
Okay. That was nice.
Indeed. Yeah, everybody was going, calm your tits, Total Biscuit, and he just kept on blocking everybody.
Oh, was he? Oh, I'm going to check Twitter now to see if I'm blocked. I was going to send a tweet. Calm your tits.
People are just going, Total Biscuit, are traps gay? Just to be blocked.
Oh, I'm not.
We have to, Total Biscuit, we have to know, are traps gay? Come on, man. It's not
and
that
as I
hard.
keep answering the question, it's not whether traps are gay, it's whether you're gay for continuing or not.
That's moist.
It's very
It is. It really is.
That's amazing.
Good.
I can't believe he lost his shit again. He's done it a couple times.
I think this time was a bit more... Yeah.
I'm slightly out of the loop, I don't know any of these people.
Right. I need to pay more attention to people like
Never
that.
heard of them.
I thought he was kind of dying. I thought I'll be respectful and just not be mean to him.
Oh no! He's not done yet.
Oh, we're okay then. Last thing I want to do is send him a tweet like "calm your tits," and then someone to tweet back, "He just died."
Did you see the picture of the chocolate pizza that Otterface put on?
Yes. Oh
Yeah,
god, it
sure.
looked like a doctor shat.
No, but tell me more about chocolate pizza on Twitter.
Otterface had put on a chocolate. Like Miso's put one on as well.
It's
Otterface is just like, wait, that looks way better than mine. It's just like, I don't know what.
yeah, Domino's are doing a new dessert of a chocolate pizza because these seem to be all the rage right now, and it just looks like they put Nutella on pizza dough. And I saw Otter's first, and I told Otter that looks like a doctor shat on pizza dough.
Okay, so this is meters.
Yeah, that's how it's meant to look.
Yeah, it's so
me.
sickly.
Okay, so
And
I've
it
had
tastes
chocolate.
weird.
I've had chocolate pizza. It's supposed to be solid chocolate with loads of sprinkles and bits on.
Yeah.
Not that. That looks like a pastry-based like bowl containing a gigantic diarrhea in it.
Okay, the dog laxatives.
Someone's just giving them laxatives and go, here, fire away.
Yeah, that's
Look at Otter faces though.
okay. I'll find
Aim for the base.
faces because yeah, it won't give me a second. I'll
It-
go and pull hers up. But to me, that looks like diabetes, and I'm not
Yeah.
overly. I'm not keen on getting diabetes anytime soon.
This is
Yeah,
this
no.
looks like somebody's
Oh
put
my
Nutella
god! God. Oh my god! What did they do? What did you do to it? Oh my god! Fuck it! How could you fuck it that? Oh wow! Present this to everyone. Okay, someone did just literally crouch over a pizza base, pull apart their butt cheeks, and push out one steaming hot fudge dragon.
That's just no.
Hot fudge.
It looks more like Marmite on pizza.
Just have to talk to the fucking manager.
Told you, dog shat on pizza dough.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, this is no.
It looks like one of those shits you do after a night on the town.
Yeah.
When I was in town, I actually really want to know what it tastes like. I do want to know because I'm a chocolate snob, so I want to know what it tastes like, but I don't want to spend the money to buy it.
Especially when it costs £4.
All I can say
Oh,
is it tastes really weird.
I need to taste it. I need to. Then I'll know what I'll do. Then I'll give it to the dogs and see if they're equally as confused.
There is a Domino's next to me. I may have to venture in and see. I can't imagine I'm going to like it.
You know what it is, right? In my town, we have a Poundland. So they've probably gone to Poundland, grabbed the budget chocolate, and just melted that down.
That's disgusting.
To be honest, that doesn't even look like budget chocolate.
No.
It's worse. And that's saying something.
Oh, it's probably import chocolate or the Oh, do you remember that thing in Friends with that chocolate Monica was tasting? It crumbled.
Oh. Yeah, I remember that.
And no, I wouldn't give chocolate to dogs because they're allergic. I'm well aware of that.
What?
So does this mean I now have to tempt you with a fucking chocolate pizza from Domino's?
You could try, but it wouldn't work.
Rubbish.
Easily sway.
No, just
said
get
you
some
were-
crack and rum.
I could get one delivered to your house and then make a video of you eating the whole thing.
I imagine Laura tastes like licorice. It's got to be issue.
Why licorice? I mean, I like licorice, but I don't lick myself.
I reckon
but,
she tastes of cigarettes. The filthy smoker. I know this because she kept on sparking up during a pirate stream.
It's because I smoke roll-ups, so they just kind of go out, and then...
You know what you need to smoke? Nothing. Stop it. It's bad.
So I'm just as bad. I'm a smoker as well. So.
Oh,
Same here.
I'm
You're
not.
sick.
I feel healthy.
I'm nowhere near healthy.
Well, look, I want to live. I want to live my life, but not for that long.
Well, at least you're honest.
As long as you brush your teeth before you snog someone.
That doesn't quite work. But it doesn't work that way. You need to at least mouthwash as well.
Okay.
And floss.
Just chug the whole load of Adamantine now.
Yeah, just get a radiation team in there to make sure that there's no residual. I'm not. This is not a like a biotransfer tar. I don't want it. Okay. It could be used to fill a pothole from your lungs into my lungs.
In all
I like
honesty,
that.
Omega, and I think I'm going to take off because this headache thing is just really cramping my style.
Okay.
Okay.
Rest up, mate.
Hey, kids.
Hope you
Yeah, I'm
feel
going to
better
try
soon.
to.
Bye.
See ya.
See you later, Michael.
You're still here, Magnus.
I'm trying to get it.
Chocolate pizza.
having a
is
fumble
dog
for the
sex.
fucking tone.
Adamantine.
Ah, right. Okay. I was going to do something else. Fuck, I can't remember.
How's chocolate pizza code for dog sex?
It's not
I
good for
don't
dogs.
know.
Chocolate and dogs. Chocolate's really bad for dogs. So is with two of the dogs here. They can't eat chicken, which is that would include turkey, duck, and other bird-related meats.
Yeah, not that onions either.
Um,
Onions is on the die bit.
yeah, they're not like that either. Dogs, I don't care that much, but I feed them, so they all eat some foods. They eat whatever they're supposed to have. I just don't care. I do still want to try
You do,
chocolate pizza
really?
at some point. I do want to try it, but I want to try it knowing that when I've eaten a piece of it and I hate it, I can smash it into someone's face. Like, I think it should be like a given when you go into Domino's and you stand there and you order that someone from customer service comes and stands next to you while you open it, take a bite, and then just take their head and pound it into their pizza. Once you've hit
To be honest, if you go to Domino's and order it, I think someone should just walk out and slap you around the face for being an idiot.
that was the Tango adverts. You've been tangoed and some midget walks up to you and smacks you on the face.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Yeah, those are good adverts.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to do that these days.
Well, the adverts got pulled, didn't they?
Yeah,
probably
because they were abusive.
I thought they were hilarious.
They were hilarious.
Which advert?
The
Just,
You've Been
Tango.
Tangoed one.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, it's just some busybodies with no life complained.
Yeah.
Feels like the rest of the world today now.
It's like the continuity police when they go to films. All of a sudden, that film is getting a bunch of shit reviews. Oh no, this is not the right place. This person was wearing these type of glasses. I'm a virgin.
Well, at least you admit it, Omegon.
I doubt Omegon is.
That.
Funny.
I think Omegon has experience in that department.
My favorite. Okay, so there are some continuity errors that are obvious and amusing, like the car thing, where it was on one side going into a tunnel, but came out on the other side
Yeah.
on two wheels. That's fine, but being picky on like whether a shoelace was tied. No, fuck off. You can die now.
I mean, they made an entire like 3 entire programs on it in the BBC Three, didn't they? When it was about.
Yeah.
So,
To
who
be fair,
gives a fuck?
some of them were actually kind of funny. I mean, when they were filming Twilight, I think, and or it was one of these stupid romance things, and the main female character was in the bed, and she had those plastic tubes that go into the nose to help you breathe or whatever. And they go from scene to scene, and the plastic tubes actually they look like they travel up her face. Every time there was like an extreme close up, they were right under her eyes, but every time she was zoomed out, they were just above her mouth. It was like, are these things sentient or something?
They want their moment of fame.
The one that I used to remember that bugged me was in the critically acclaimed Back to the Future 3, where he goes back in time and he sees the Indians, but every single cut involving the car, they get right up to the car, probably cut away, and they're really far away again.
Yeah.
That bugged me so much. It bugged me a lot, and I was like, skip scene. But not enough that I'd be like, I'm going to write a really shitty review about a film from 19 whatever fucking time.
Yeah.
19 whatever time.
I don't know which, I can't remember what year it came out.
Wasn't it 88 or something?
Maybe 88, 89, I don't know. I can't remember.
No.
I'm old, but not that old.
Before my time.
I'm not that old to actually remember that.
Yeah, it's before my time as well.
Fuck, I'm old.
Yes, you are.
That must make me really old.
Yeah. We're not that far apart in age, remember?
I'm still very fast approaching 40, which is not good.
Hey, you'll be buying Porsche soon then, and have your crisis.
Yeah. Let's give a visually impaired person a Porsche to drive. Brilliant idea.
Why not? They gave Omegon a channel.
True. Very true. Totally gave it to me.
Who gave what to you?
Sorry?
It.
No. It.
The proverbial it. Oh.
Laura, you ever thought of moving away from game stuff and making like commentary videos?
Why?
I'm curious.
Because you're very talkative.
Very curious as to whether or not anyone would understand you.
Oh,
I don't even think
I have
the
made
British understand
3
that.
videos. I've made 3 videos, and I did a collab with Sith.
You're a collab with Sith.
Yeah. On men stealing women's orgasms.
I remember that video.
It's funny because it was actually the first video I ever made was on another article, not that same article, but another one about a woman with like 5 reasons why or 3 reasons giving a woman an orgasm is still sexist or something. And that was
Well, they still bring up those articles, don't they?
Yeah.
Then
enjoying women having orgasms are bad.
Then consider me the most evil person on the planet.
How dare you get a woman off and then get off for getting the woman off?
I think I even mentioned sandwiches in it, in all fairness.
Now you've piqued his curiosity.
And then I did a video on what I had against feminism. And then I did a one, was I Raped Bear, like one of his challenges. And then after that, I just realised that I really hated editing videos and discovered game streams.
Fair enough.
Editing isn't exactly that bad once you get the hang of it. It's just dropping and placing in certain parts.
Yeah.
I think I'd be better off just doing like just rant videos. I should just like find something that really gets my goat, and once I'm wound up, just run to my laptop for a bit, and then make a video out of that. I'm not a fucking Macum. Sorry. Had to get that in there.
Wow. So like.
This is why I join these streams, just to hear you get fucked off.
Gotta find another way to piss her off. Let's think.
Just bring Mini Milk back and then she can go right off on one.
Oh, they need to bring mini milks back. I went to go to the shops to get one yesterday for my nephew, and they didn't have any. Where the hell's the mini milk?
Oh no!
Asda.
Now I need a Mini
They're doing
Milk.
Asda.
But then I'm gonna
Where are
be
the mini milks
traumatized.
at, yo? That's why I ended up
Just
getting an
want
Oreo
lemon
ice
raisin
cream.
ice
Like,
cream.
where are the mini milks?
I can't find lemon raisin ice cream anywhere.
Just go to Sainsbury's. They have like cheap one, like
Nah,
Sainsbury's.
you gotta
brand
get the
Mini
one that my
Milks.
nan makes. She makes it herself, and it's yeah, you're getting wrecked on that shit.
I don't think your nan's gonna appreciate me going after and asking for a Mini Milk.
No, rum and raisin ice cream.
Ooh.
You're not gonna get wrecked on a mini milk,
No.
are you? What kind of person are you to get wrecked on a mini milk?
Lightweight.
How light
That's
are
one
you?
way of getting moist.
Probably someone like me, Omegon, considering I don't drink.
Yeah, you'd be fucked on a mini milk. Just one tiny drop of alcohol on the tip, and you're like, oh yeah, she's drunk.
She go-
What percentage? 5. Oh my god.
I'm gonna move it to the cupboard under Omegon stairs and steal all this non's lemon raisin ice cream.
My nan lives nowhere near me, but okay. You're in for a shock. Upstairs is really weird. It's a weird design. I hope you like living in weird shaped corner things.
I'm skinny.
Harry.
I can fit in small spaces.
I think I'd be
Cool.
used to that.
We'll just send you up the gutters as well then. They always need a bit of work.
Fine.
Yeah.
Actually, that's something I've no, since I've asked everyone else about videos. Vexed midget. Midget.
What?
Do you make videos?
I made like 2,
Make more.
and that's it. I generally cannot be fucked.
Yeah.
That's as good as an excuse as any.
Not good enough.
I just,
Holy
You
shit.
do less than I
What do you
do.
want
You do less
from
than
me?
I do.
what
I
do you
thought
want
that
from
was
me in
me.
terms of content, though?
Sorry? What?
What do you want in terms of content, though?
Oh, I've already made suggestions to you what you should do, but you refused every single one of them.
Okay, that's really bad, because I actually ignored everything and forgot.
Yeah, they're probably all rude anyway.
Probably are, yeah.
Yeah.
You could turn it into a sandwich making channel. That is productive. Yeah. You
People
can do what I
watch
suggested
people
for that
making
girl and
sandwiches?
turn your channel into a channel for shaking dead ash.
That's never happened, you know it.
Don't lie.
Fuck the patriarchy.
The patriarchy fucks you and you know it.
Hell no, that's
The patriarchy makes you moist.
Patriarchy's not real. Don't give in.
You keep saying that. You keep talking to me and I'm obviously
Not
The
patriarchy.
only video I've ever put up though is me raging and not getting MVP on Overwatch. That's it.
How sad are you that you're chasing that?
I don't make content.
Oh, I've got to be most valuable player.
I did pretty fucking good, I'm not kidding.
You know what I'd do if I saw you trying? I'd spawn kill you.
That just sounds like Halo days.
It sounds like Call of Duty days.
Cross map with the boil. That's beautiful.
I see someone trying to go for that shit, I am going to get the crappiest weapon I can find on card, which is probably a crossbow. And I'm going to get like 2 shots of it. And I'm going to leave both arrows in a doorway and make you run through it. I honestly, I was such a dickhead for that kind of stuff because I just can't stand. Like, I once got really pissed off with spawn campers, so I had to play properly, and I'd just be an absolute cock to them. Oh look, they're running in the way of my napalm strike that I just called in. Oh well. Oops, that's not a cheat.
The only time I ever did that for that sort of shit was when some girl pissed me off. Like, funny enough, stealing a boyfriend, which is like, I think I was 14, so it doesn't fucking matter. And I got obsessively good at Guitar Hero because that's all she would do to like piss me off. So look, I'm better than you. So it's like I took a year out and just proved to her and did that and that. Crazy shit.
When Guitar Hero came out, I knew how to play guitar already from, well, actually learning how to play guitar.
Apparently, you guys have issues with like the orange button.
I sat down and tried to play Guitar Hero, and it pissed me off so much. I did complete it because I don't like leaving games half done. Played the guitar to then have 4 crappy buttons on this stupid plastic shitty guitar thingy.
I had fun. I felt good for once, damn it. Don't diss the things I used to have fun with.
I bet you love playing with the whammy bar, though.
Yes, I did.
I like the new Guitar Hero guitar because it's got like 2 frets. It's got 2 rows of buttons. So it makes
now it makes me look like I'm shit. All those years of spending on learning to get good. Now this little shit comes out with a real guitar sort of pick, and I'm like,
I would love to put my actual acoustic guitar in your hands and watch you try and play it by tapping buttons and bending some shitty whammy bar, or by bending, or by strumming a little bit in the middle to where the guitar strings are supposed to be. Don't. It's just embarrassing. You're gonna look like such a twat.
That's fun.
Like, honestly.
That's fine.
It did good at elevating some bands that I didn't hear about. Like Wolf Mother were the ones from the very first one. That song called Woman. Featured on all the adverts. That was them. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I had the same thing with like 5-Finger Death Punch and all that stuff, but that's when they were new.
Well, Dragon Force got a huge push from that as well, which is good.
Yeah, they did.
He doesn't like a bit of speed.
Maybe.
I tried to keep
switching in there as well.
I tried to learn how to play through the Fire and the Flames. I could just about get through the first 2 sets of the solo, but then I lost it. I was like, nah.
I felt it.
If I tried any harder, I thought I was going to have a seizure.
His fingers didn't move fast, like.
It hurts. It really hurts the first 2 weeks, but then you get like calluses and shit.
So. These fast fingers make you moist.
No, but I make women moist with them. I have like lesbian fingers, apparently, from what people have said. I don't even know how that's a thing.
Well, that died quickly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
All I wanted to do was kill time. Instead, you killed the conversation.
Well, shit, I'm sorry.
That's right. Give me the conversation now. Apologise.
Fuck's sake.
Anything else that's been going on, really? Because there hasn't really been much. Well, for me, because I'm bored.
I've done literally nothing all day. I came from like 12 hours worth of inner stream with Joy Sparkles, then in with Benji, and that's why I slept.
Full of homosexuality right now. I just don't know what to say. I think is it anything? There's been absolutely nothing going on, really.
No.
I've been so bored. I've been watching UK politics.
Oh my days.
Do actually watch any sometimes because there is some really going on their YouTube channel. Like they
Quite
upload.
amusing though sometimes.
House of Commons is like watching a playground.
Yeah.
It is, and when you watch PMQs, they've got some of the older ones, and you watch how they are then to how they are now. Back then, they weren't anywhere near as rowdy. Now they're like, I hear something I don't agree with. Rah, 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 rabble, 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 suck. Or I imagine, right, when they get all rowdy, the speaker's distracted, someone's like holding their hands up. You want a Skittle? Handing out sweets.
What?
I just imagine them handing out sweets when he's looking the wrong way. And I don't like him that much either. He uses some really weird words I've never heard of. I think he tries to be funny, it doesn't. Sorry?
You mean English?
Yes. But these are words I've never heard.
And it's English.
Yes. I kind of hope that they fix the P&Q format, because the constant heckling is really irritating. Almost as irritating as listening to the Scottish Nationalist Party talk about Scotland.
Just shut up about that.
I switched on the whole Commons thing once to watch the politicians, and I was just like, they just shout at each other like a bunch of children in a school ground. I thought this is actually how our country's run.
Do you mean you were sat in the gallery watching this?
No, it was just, you know how they'd have it live sometimes on one of the television channels, and I was just like sat there in amazement. This is how our country's run, by bickering children.
I'd love to watch it live and maybe shoot them with some, like spitball them. I just want to get Theresa.
Elastic bands and that.
I want to get Corbyn right on his nose tip, and I want to get Theresa May in the eye. I just want to see if I can do it. It's just a dream.
I can't believe my make her to get triggered and then start needing her weed.
Do you remember when that guy chucked condoms full of purple powder from the gallery and they all shat themselves? No, I don't.
I do not.
I hope there's video evidence of this somewhere.
Hopefully there is.
My keyboard is failing me, but yeah. Hit. Oh, the fun powder plot. Let's have a look. It's 2009. So Tony Blair and Michael Howard are debating something, and let's see. I think someone has. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the Justice thing.
Someone did throw some stuff from the. Oh my God! Okay, so 2009, the fun. I'll put the link in the chat for anyone interested. Fun powder plot video is called. And late into like the last 35 seconds, watch from there. And someone does start throwing them down while Tony Blair is talking, and it is fucking. Oh, it's father. Of course, it was. It was so, that is funny.
They call themselves horrible gentlemen. Like, come on, we know you hate each other.
Shush, object, shush. When is it ever a bad time to throw purple powder at politicians? Well, one of them threw eggs at someone's thrown a pie. One of them received a punch from John Prescott, which was hilarious. It's beautiful, by the way. That video is very funny. Thank you, God Pikachu, for telling me about that.
Yeah.
Yes, I've just watched it. Funny.
Oh. I just mashed Tony Blair in the face. I've been watching a video of him recently because I was considering doing a response to it. He's talking about, it's a recent video talking about Brexit and Corbyn and May and Parliament and other such stuff. But some of the answers he's given are quite unsatisfying and wrong and annoying. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, wow, you in Parliament in like the mid 2000s still had dark hair. Now we're 10 years later and you look like a pensioner. Oh wait, you are one. His eyes, even his eyes are starting to look old. Like his blue eyes are starting to look like they're dying slowly. And I'm like, good that you're not as young as you were yesterday. I'm not against. I don't hate Blair, but you did some damage, son.
He did.
The economy does not appreciate you for what you did.
I think we're still reeling
Sorry.
from what he did.
Yeah, and I love this. It gets brought up in PMQs all the time that the Tories have had to do so much to try and repair the from it, and every single time Labour have laughed them off as if their idea of spending will fix the problem. We all know it won't fix the problem. It will probably compound the problem. Most likely it would, because you need to get rid of the debt before you spend money. Why don't you live inside your means? I understand that everyone thinks you should have a little debt, but I'd rather like the idea of having reserves. I like the idea of having surplus. And if we have surplus, do some good with it.
The woman
clear
paid
the
out
debt
the
first.
DUP, like, the woman paid out the DUP and shit, and it's like, yeah, we need more money, but you can do that.
Well, okay. Labour
How
was
much
so
was it in the
smart.
end?
Sorry?
How much did they pay them in the end? DUP.
Like, 10 billion or some shit, I can't remember.
You know you're fucked when you let Gordon Brown sell off the country's gold reserves.
Yeah.
What the?
And he barely scratched the surface of what they were actually worth. That bitch just went rolling a new Rolls, didn't he?
Yeah.
The Prime Minister needs a Bentley. I know what I'll do. I'll sell the gold. And then I'll do some quantitative easing, because printing more money will totally make people want to spend it.
I don't think these people realise that the more you print, the less it's worth.
Yeah, they're really special like that. It's actually one of the things I always assumed was when they introduced the new £5 note. After Brexit, they introduced that, and I thought that the intent was to stabilize the economy, like they're printing new money, and it kind of, I don't know, I couldn't think any further past it to try and justify it. Part of me was thinking because of some of the value of those notes, that maybe they were thinking it was to stabilize the economy, stimulate people trying to get them, buy them, sell them, and all that shit.
But the added bonus of the new £5 note is that it triggered loads of vegans, didn't it?
Oh, the
Yeah, that
vegetarian-
was my mind.
Fantastic.
Oh, that was just great.
Okay, so I'm not going to bash on vegans, but the vegetarians got triggered.
Yeah, everyone that doesn't eat animals
Lol.
got
I
pissed.
bet you can't wait for the new £10 notes to come out then, because they're coming out soon, bitches. Motherfuckers.
No.
That
I mean, I eat meat, but even though I was a bit like, really? Why?
It won't be long till the new 20s come out, and then obviously the 50s, which are very uncommon, of course. I like the new. They've introduced obviously the new pound coin. Excuse me for the yawn. And I can imagine some people already already in their way for managing to forge those things. Even though
Oh
they're
yeah,
supposed to be-
they've already done that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you won't forge these for years. Already done it.
A couple of days
I'm
later.
gonna just
I've got one.
spend these.
Did
Sorry?
they not make the £5 notes as well to make them more durable or something as well?
Oh, well, yeah, they can survive going in the wash, but not in the tumble dryer
Yeah, don't put them
because they're kind of plastic, so they melt.
Yeah.
They are more durable, which is great, but it was also about revamping our currency without forfeiting it to the Europe. Yeah, the
I think what
Europe, not
irritated
the
me the
euro.
most about any of that stuff is that I had a 2016 one, which is obviously printed wrong because of 2017. It's not fucking rare, it's common. Therefore, it's no value.
I have a £5 note which has like AA01 on it, and that was nice. Thanks for that. I was told it was worth loads of money. I'm like, I'll keep hold of it for now then. Fine. To me, it just means I've got a fiver sat somewhere. I have no idea where it is.
See, I
If I
don't
knew
get
where it
any
was,
of
I
that
would
stuff.
I would have spent it on chocolate.
I don't get that stuff.
All this chocolate, you keep wondering why you break your desk.
I don't sit on my desk. That's not the purpose of a desk.
Whatever.
I sit on a chair, you tart.
And then same with your keyboard. Keep breaking your keyboard as well.
I don't sit on my keyboard, you tart. What the fuck are you doing to your furniture and your technology?
I don't break my shit.
Are you
I don't do anything.
like with your ass? You're sat there just writing your thumb on the cheap keyboard, like, when the name pops up, that's my name. Wrong. Good God. I think you have problems, Laura.
Yeah.
We've managed to kill nearly 2 hours. Or was it longer?
That's about 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. I guess I can
Mine
end
was
this.
shit.
I'll be getting tired soon. I'll go to sleep. Would anyone like to shield themselves before I end this?
Yes, please.
All right, go on then.
Just go sub to my channel. I've got content coming out 3 days per week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, with obviously streams Tuesdays and Thursdays if I'm not busy. So go check me out. I don't really know what I do. I just take the piss out of stupid people, effectively.
Real marketing skills there, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm great when it comes to marketing my own channel.
I would type your name into the description, but the E letter on my keyboard doesn't work anymore, which is a problem because one of my passwords for getting onto this laptop involves that letter. So I'm not going to bother putting your channel. I won't be able to put your channel in the description, which is going to be a problem.
Do you want me to channel link? And you just
Yes, please.
there we go. It's there we go. Yeah, that's much easier.
How do you do the whole custom URL thing?
I just did one for my other channel, which was good fun.
Yeah, I did
very
have
happy
a
with
custom URL, but for some reason it just never comes up.
Yeah, I need to do one. I think I can now.
He's not working.
Oh, you poor sod.
Okay, you're gonna bloody well like it. Okay. Staying online to have done this. Fuck it. And Laura, and Viper Sock, give me your channel links, please.
Yeah.
Good. This is an excuse to kill more time.
I'll put it in the chat.
I only put it in Viper Sock. I can't bother to add the numbers. That involves effort.
There you go, it's in the chat.
I think Laura, yours is a custom URL, isn't it?
Is it?
I think yours is because I remember seeing it.
I don't think so.
Oh, it must be someone else. Oh no, it's Magnus. He has a custom URL, which is Magnus Deacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only thing I did on YouTube when I first started, I verified like my account and that and everything, but which gave us like, cause people were saying they couldn't do certain things till they hit so many subs, and I was like, I'll be able to do that from off. And I don't know if that's because I've verified my channel.
Pretty cool though. I'm not verified or whatever. Because I'm too much of a dickhead.
I'm saying nothing.
Hopefully I can get a custom one.
I'm gonna strike.